January 16th through the 21st reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Welcome back, everyone, and anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. Okay, guys, let's get in here and see what is going on with you. 16th through the 21st. Next message, please. Or messages, right? Okay. For beautiful Capricorn. Oh my gosh, you got the star card just flying into my hands over here. I love that. This is talking about someone being shiny about you, you know, looking at you like a star. This is also you coming up into star form. Could be a lot of healing going on. This is where you're feeling hopeful and calm. You might be breaking free from any kind of emotionally or maybe a financial restrictive circumstances making you feel like you're on top of the world over here in your finances. Wow, guys. Yeah, because it could have been the burden, something holding you back. You know what? You were putting in the extra responsibilities, and you're now going through this completion. Wow. Really bringing in the dreams over here of what it is you're really looking for. If you're looking for that public recognition, now that's interesting. If you're looking for that fame and fortune, you're definitely getting that public recognition that you're actually looking for. So if you guys are doing a YouTube channel, it could be going really, really well this month, really progressing. And your self-confidence is going to build and build and boom and boom. And that could be also a big thing as well. Your self-confidence may have already been coming up as you're putting in all the extra responsibilities for this work that, you know, that you're shoveling out over here. It does feel like for some of you, there is definitely some kind of public recognition. I'm really getting recognized over here. You might have also got rid of some kind of old habit that you were doing, and maybe you've changed things around. If it's a relationship and you really want this person to come around to you, it could be something that you let go of, right? And you've taken control back where you need to take control. Like maybe you were overworking and now you've actually given them extra time, right? Or vice versa. However it is, it's definitely showing that you are recognized, though, in having the victory, the breakthrough. And that's exactly what it is. The breakthrough and the new mindset, right? Keeping a sharp mind. Remember, you know, just be careful of any new conflicts, of course, that are coming up. Anybody who just went through surgery also, you might be healing, right? And you're feeling like you are definitely having that breakthrough, having the self-confidence, and really progressing also in health. So you might even feel like, you know what, the burden of all of this, but now I'm feeling much healthier. So definitely having somebody coming through with some kind of surgery that they went through, and you are progressing and getting healthier. Very nice. Feeling a lot better as well, maybe even healthier, getting more energized. With the star over here can show energy as well, so very good. Having a good omen coming up over here, guys. Definitely having this over here was the personal beliefs, but feeling free from anything that was holding you back from your intuition, anything you couldn't see clearly. You can now see clearly that this is actually progressing the way you want it to progress, no matter what your situation is, right? So, and definitely having the sun come over here, and oh my gosh, now you have two stars. Sun is a star, so it's definitely talking about this. Look at that fame and fortune for some of you. Look at that. Boom. So definitely if you are getting that public recognition, you could feel like your fame and fortune is coming through. No matter how small or how big, you are definitely being recognized in the public. So you guys are like newscasters or anything like that, you definitely are getting your foot in the door and being seen. YouTube newscasters is what I'm seeing. Realtors, you might be getting that billboard up of your face on that billboard, and we're going to see your face on the freeway. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, this is so amazing, because I see this fame and fortune coming for you. And it's definitely a lovely time to connect with any kind of neighbors, as we're seeing the sun over here, with family, neighbors, ties to people. Right? Discovering something new that's going on around you, feeling like people have their eye on you. No matter what, someone's got their eye on you, however you want to see that. Whether it's a love situation, you might even have a, wow, for some of you, you might even have a crush. Somebody is watching you, you have a secret crush. Wow. This being exposed. Why? Why would it be exposed? It's the exposure of a secret crush, because the secret, right, is no longer a secret. Secret is no longer a secret. King of Wands could be definitely dealing with some kind of fire sign. Over here could be a Leo who has a huge crush on you. I got Leo, Sagittarius, Leo twice, and Sag. So with the King of Wands, this is talking though about you stepping up and taking the leadership role, being the visionary, putting in all the extra hard work, looking at the bigger picture. You've seen the bigger picture, and you were career focused. You know where your mind is, where your mind's set. You know what you want for the new year, guys, and you're really following through. For a lot of you, you've been working on this for a long time, and it's finally coming together for you. If you're talking about a love situation, I do feel like somebody has a crush that they're going to come out and tell you they have this crush because all eyes are on you, and they see you as career focused. But this for them would be overcoming the challenge. For them as well to have to come out and tell you that they want this with you. Wow, could be 2 in 1 as well. So always watch for that. But however it is, it's moving in the direction of where your soul is supposed to be. You're on your own soul path over here, and you're on the right path. You might have some discussions forward with this person who started about you or coming back together with this ex or whoever this person is. Wow. The self-confidence is really there. For a lot of you, it is new love, having the Queen of Cups coming out. But it's also talking about how comforting this is. There's that healing coming through, too, for those of you who might have had surgery or some kind of downtime due to health issues. And it's talking about how people were caring about you, how people were there helping you out as you are healing. Talking about how you're stable and how you can look into the cup to continue also to be in the limelight, right? The limelight is that public recognition, knowing that I have my fame and fortune, and really digging deep intuitively into this cup to make sure that they're working out, not restricting any circumstances, just going with the flow and being very creative about the situation. Your intuition brings in, a beautiful creativity, as your throat chakra starts opening, right? And your communication and the way you're communicating with people. And you have the Empress over here, which is talking about the abundance that you're holding within your hands at this time, and really feeling like everything is working and it's developing around you and the growth. If it's a love situation, you are having some kind of growth within this situation, and it's becoming a very abundant to you, as you are also seen as this Empress. Wow. And yeah, there it is, right? New ideas and the curiosity for the new, the new things that are coming around, communicating for all of the things that you need. Like I said, if you do have a secret crush and they have not said anything, they are still watching you. It's not a creepy thing. This is a very good thing because they may be watching you on TV. If you guys have YouTube, or you have, you're on the news, right? You're a newscaster, but they're definitely watching your channel one way or another, or watching you somehow or another, watching your social media, just keeping in contact with what you're doing, and wanting to communicate, and maybe, having the thirst for knowledge of what you are doing. It just feels like they're very curious about the things that you're doing, but there's also a curiosity for you as well, like I said, to continue to keep this together. And this Pluto that's going on, that's in conjunction with the Uranus at this time, is inspiring you to make these important changes. That Pluto makes the changes, right? That Uranus wants the freedom. We have the freedom right here, the freedom for you to become financially free, for you to have the freedom to love, for you to feel free as the cycle changes are coming, a card of freedom. No real restrictions. When you have a transformation of no restrictions, the restrictions means I don't feel weighed down. I let everything go that was holding me back. I'm transforming for the best of myself. And the planets want you to do that, right? They want you to change. You're going to have to work really hard, right? And you've worked very hard to achieve the things that you're getting at this time. And it could have been very difficult at the time to get to where, you are at this time, right? But you can still explore new sources of income. You can, you know, still explore how to keep things going on. If somebody is exploring, you know, for love for you, or you're exploring still through them, you guys could be learning about each other through this new love. Take that new love how it is. If you guys don't know who this person is and they haven't come in yet, they are on their way. But this is definitely going to bring some great shakeups. Probably next month there'll be a shakeup. Why? Because it's going to then form itself, right, for the overall security. As you're making these secure things, we always have that shakeup, right? Ace of Cups coming in. Yeah, look at that. Having my cup overfilled. Bringing in the luxuries and the things that I want. Feeling abundant. Feeling like I have this cycle change of new love, things I love, things that are passionate. For me, the Ace of Cups is the best cup, is the best cup in the deck. I'd have to say, and then I would have to say the Ace of Pentacles for me, but it's only because it's grounded and it's something that holds on for a long time, right? It's like forever, the forever card. But it was a lot. Look at that. You battled for this Ace of Cups. Don't tell me you didn't battle for this Ace of Cups. You battled. Internal battles. Hard work. Sweaty palms. You know? However it is. Elbow grease. 100. Mind grease. Got a lot of headaches. But however it is, you got the Knight of Wands over here. And for someone else, this love could have battled for you internally. Wanting to come and see you. Wanting to come and make this known. Could be dealing with an Aries. Whoever this love is for the majority of you, it is some kind of fire sign for the majority of you. Doesn't have to be, of course, but they could even have a lot of fire in their chart. But no matter what the situation is, whether they do or not, they're coming at you very fiery and very passionate. For you, when it comes to this work, and I've worked so hard, whatever it is that you're doing, you, like I said, put in a lot of elbow grease to this, and you were very passionate. And you're going to keep the passion alive this week. This is something you're going to just continually just keep going after and blazing after, right? This is, I'm not sitting down on this. And if it's love, yeah. Yeah, where you felt like there could be no love, wow. Or you had some kind of a love issue, something that was imbalanced is now becoming balanced. So take that how it resonates for you. If you believe that there was no love out there, and you kept yourself just keep, you know, imbalancing the situation, nobody's coming, well, that's all done and over with, because you have a change. You have a world change over here. If you had some kind of issue with this person in the past and thought you could never fix it, here they come back again. So we're not really out of Mercury retrograde yet, guys, not until the 18th. So we're only on the 16th. We only got 2 more days left. So boom, right? And just because Mercury retrograde is over doesn't mean your love can't still come back. I mean, let's get this right? And maybe they're running late. Maybe you're dealing with Scorpio and they're running late, guys. You know they're fence sitting. Oh, should I or shouldn't I? Should I or shouldn't I? So funny. Okay, guys. So anyways, or that Taurus, right? Well, I'm on my way, but it's going to take me 1,000,000 years. Oh, or another Capricorn. They're just as damn slow, right? Cap, are you dealing with another Cap who's just as slow as Taurus? Because I swear that sometimes you guys can take on the Knight of Pentacles just as easily as my sign Taurus, right? Well, I was thinking about it for a long time, but I had to stop and smell the roses, get a donut. You know how it is. And like Scorpio, who's literally just sitting on the fence, you know, swinging their feet back and forth. Thinking about it. Okay. My best friend and I, she's a Scorpio and I'm a Taurus, so we always make these jokes. Yeah, I'm distracted along the way, and she's still sitting on the fence. I barely made it out of the pasture yet, and I can look back and see her still over there, and I'm like, get off the fence, we're leaving. You're eating grass, what are you doing? I could always tell her, I'm waiting for you. Okay, so anyways, gotta love Zodiac jokes, right? Because they're the funniest. True or not true, it doesn't matter, right? It does appear this way. That's what's so funny. So, of course, you have other signs inside you, right? So I'm actually a little more impatient. It's like almost that Libra in me makes me impatient. I'm like, let's go now. So anyways, but it's so funny. But the Ace of Coins over here, it's definitely, look at that. You got 2 aces now. And I just said my second favorite ace is the Ace of Coins because it's grounded. It shows it's forever. It doesn't move. You don't move the rock, right? Grass grows over the rock. The rock don't move. Water flows, but nothing, it's planted forever. It's the forever, it's the forever thing. But it can also show that it's just dating or something like that forever. On this one, it just feels like what it is it's like, this is where I'm getting my stability and I'm really pushing towards what I really want. So if somebody is really coming towards you, they want it forever, right, with the Hierophant. They want this forever. See what I'm saying? They're thinking in their head they want this forever. And this is also something that you're building forever. This isn't just some I'm going to do this hobby today. I think I like painting today. We're going to put our painting on YouTube and it'll be great. And then next month it's not there anymore, right? This is a forever thing. This is looking for, what I want for the stability forever. So this is exploring things that you really need, and it's saying you have the Ace of Pentacles coming in. This is, really what is needed for the Empress. Now it's showing you the Empress twice. So it's saying this is where the rebirth is coming in. This is for the overall abundance. This abundance with the Ace of Coins is a forever thing. It's not just, let's move today and it'll be over. The Ace of Wands says, I'm hot for you today. Let's get this done. I'm ready to go, but the flame might burn out, right? So with the Nine of Swords over here, it's saying, this is, oh boy, right? Loving that. It's saying that I'm not going to have any worries over here anymore. I've got the sun coming out. There is no more pain going on. Where I didn't feel like you were having victory, you're going to have a huge realization and this communication coming in that says, don't think of it like that. Because with all the communication that you have, you're actually going to have to set boundaries as well. Because the Queen of Swords says, I'm cutting out anybody or anything that I feel is going to hurt me, anything that's going to give me swords, anything that's not going to give me victory. I don't want it. So pretty much you're going to tell this person too, if you're not looking at me as the Ace of Coins, maybe I don't want you, right? Because I want to know. So with the Death card over here, you have this beautiful transformation because of the transformation of the way you're creating things, the way you're communicating things, the way you're setting up your life is the way you actually want it because you're bringing in divine essence. This is the divine essence of the things you want. You're bringing your soul into these new beginnings, right? You're past the experimental progress, guys. This is beyond that. This is now exploring into the things that I really am curious about. The thirst for the knowledge, the thirst for the you know what I'm saying, for the love, the thirst for the communication. This is where the new ideas are going to really, that's that kind of shakeup that I was talking about, right? These are things that you believe you want. They're mine. They're set. This is what I want. This is how I'm going to manage it. This is how I'm managing everything. And I'm not reorganizing a whole lot. If anything, I'm going to set boundaries for here and here and here and here. Because if I have to reorganize too much, I'm going to lose everything I had. So everything is, you know what I'm saying? You're putting your name on a paper. Could even be putting your name on a paper. You might be making a contract. Writing out a contract for the future. Yeah, there it is. Judgment. That's your inner calling. And you are stepping through the door for that inner calling. And this person who wants to be your love, they have an inner calling to want to give you this love or have this second chance with you or however it is. But they're saying, this is my judgment call. This is where things are going to blossom. And this is where I want to be. And this is a radical change that's taking place that is dynamic because of the judgment. Because of the death and the judgment, this is dynamic. This is karmic. This is justice. This is the universe saying that this is what you have been working on and this is what you've been dreaming of. So here you go. You want your abundance? Feel lucky because here it is. You want the communication with the big relationship? You want the time to make it with this person? Here it is. Writing on the wall. And that's really what it is. It's like looking at the writing on the wall. The writing is literally on the wall where you can actually see it. Nine of Wands, you've been working so hard, you've been feeling like you know what, I've been stressed out, I've been walking with this walking stick and I don't want to walk with the walking stick anymore. Throw the walking stick around, throw it away. You don't need it. This is where you value the beauty, you value your job, people are valuing you on the outside world, whether, because you're the star of the show. That's it, right there, Cap, you're the star of the show. It is. I'm not hanging around anymore. Yeah, where I felt like I didn't have any security, now I'm feeling all the security. I'm feeling all the security. I feel the abundance. I am the king of coins. I have the expectations of knowing that this is exactly where I want to be, and this is exactly the time that is shown for you. All right? You have the willpower. You're making powerful moments within yourself to get things done and creating so many things around you. And you might even be like, like I said, with the communication, you could be revisiting conversations, putting up meetings with people that you felt like they didn't give you a chance, and maybe that's where the second chance is coming in for some of you. Making a plan, sticking to it, and really getting things done. So you're really putting that better foot forward because everything is opening up for you. So why wouldn't you want to? So now it's kind of like, oh, well, they didn't want to have this conversation before. Let's go try it again. Bam, all of a sudden you realize, oh, okay, I don't want to think about that anymore. Okay, here we go, Cap. And then they say, okay, what? Unexpected news and second chances with the meetings. If you had a meeting with someone and they blew you off last time, I'd go and try to do that again. Show them where you are now. Hey, look where I am now. For some of you, it's a reconciliation. There's someone from your past that's returning to your life. It doesn't have to be love. Like I said, it could be this person seeing you now. Hey, whether it was you who wants to reconnect to say, look at what I'm doing, or whether or not they want to see you because now all of a sudden you're doing something awesome. Well, I seen your billboard. Well, geez, it took me all that time to have a billboard before you want to come see me. But don't be like that though, right? It could be in your head. Be like snob, right? Don't be like that though. Just take it and be like, oh, okay, yeah, these are where my creative new ideas are. Oh, it's nice to see you again. You know what I mean? Because you want that foot in the door, right? I'm sure though in your head, you know how some of those people are, right? Oh my gosh, sometimes it drives you crazy. It's like, oh, I had to do this and that. And now all of a sudden you want a piece of me. Just watch love though, because if it's a lover who sees you, who's gaining momentum in fame and fortune, and they're only coming back because they see you as fame and fortune, careful of that though, my friends. I don't see that here, but be careful of that, because that would just show gold digging recognition. That's for some of you. I would just be careful of that. Pretty much I don't see that in this love. This is someone who's had their eye on you a long time, and they just really, yeah, they're a soulmate. They really want, a lot of them, they had to love themselves first, but, and they also probably had to get, right? They had to get their self-confidence up. They need to free themselves from someone else. They need to get their self-confidence up. Yeah, for some of them, they had to free themselves from an ex where it wasn't working out. So, but I would be careful of that, though, because just because it's not in the reading, I'm hearing it right now. Be careful of that public recognition. If it's someone who is seeing you as a spotlight, I don't see the spire as being a stalker or anything like that, because that would be upside down. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I always say this. Just because it's not in the card doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I would be careful, gold diggers and stalkers, if you are in the public eye. Because I just heard it, so I always say what I hear. But for the majority of that's not the case. This is actually somebody who wants to actually be super passionate with you. It's just that they don't have the courage to come up to you, or you guys had miscommunications in the past. And this, no matter what it is, it's some kind of courage thing, or they really got themselves into a bad relationship and they really, oops, there it is. They really need to let go and free themselves. Maybe they didn't have the courage to do that either. So now they have to build themselves up It almost feels like they could have been a little bit of a jellyfish, right? A little spineless, a little bit of a jellyfish. Why? Because they allowed somebody else to control them, so they have to love themselves first to really gather that strength so they can get love that they deserve. Life doesn't always put us where we want it to be, that's for sure. So let's get these cards over here and see exactly what's going on about this relationship, or this, we got the relationship, let's go money. Okay, so the money situation, please. Definitely a change. There's that change that we were talking about, and there it is, great fortune. Great fortune because you're on the right path. So there you go, guys. That was it. That was it for you. I do want to bring something up, though, for near future. I don't know why, but it does say you have a message of concern coming in somewhere. It could be towards the 25th or the 26th of the month. Don't know why, but that's what I'm hearing. So watch for that as well. It might come up in another reading. We will see, but do need to get that message of concern out. Till next time, peace and love. And you guys like this, make sure you like and subscribe. It helps my analytics on this channel. Okay, so thank you very much. Bye-bye.